Hey, it's Jeremy here, and in this video, I'm doing a quick Shopify SEO audit for VitaCup to look at the site here, some keyword data, and see if there are any ways to improve the site from an organic or SEO perspective. So first thing I like to do is use this tool here called Ahrefs, and there are a number of different data points in here, but the two I like to look at initially are referring domains and DR. And a referring domain, if you're unfamiliar, is a unique instance of a different website on the internet linking to, in this case, vitacup.com. And the reason I look at these is because Google looks at referring domains or links from other websites or backlinks as trust signals. And when a trusted site or a high-powered site links to your site, Google sees that and associates your site as well as a high-powered or trusted site. Now, the other thing that happens is as you get more referring domains or links from other sites, your DR or domain rating tends to increase as well. Now, DR is on a 0 to 100 scale and essentially lets us know how strong or how authoritative a domain is, and also how difficult a keyword or phrase is likely to be to rank for based on the site's ranking for it. So that being said, the other thing to look at here is this chart here at the bottom, or the middle, I should say, where it shows the blue line is referring domains and the orange line is organic traffic. Now, in general, you want to have your traffic following your referring domains. And the reason for that is if your site is optimized and set up correctly, and you're building high quality and trustworthy links, your traffic should improve and increase as you get more links to your site. And it looks to me like there is some level of inverse relationship here. Now, and what I mean by that is they're getting more links, the blue line is going up, and traffic is going down. And also their rankings are decreasing here at the bottom, you can see as well, for the keywords they're ranking for. So a number of different factors could impact that. One is this, they weren't actually doing any link building. This is just there are a lot of scrapers and other types of websites on the internet where this number can get inflated or deflated as those links fall off. So that could be the case. It could be links that are not super high quality that are being built. It could be a negative link campaign. Like I said, there's a number of reasons why this could be happening, and without looking at it more specifically, it's difficult to say exactly what's going on, but something that should be looked at here to clean this up, because this is not the way these trend lines should work together. But that being said, let's look at some keyword data here to see if there are any opportunities that they could rank better for from a keyword collection product perspective. So this chart here shows all keywords and phrases their site ranks for that don't contain blog in the URL. And the reason I do this filter is to look for products or collection pages that have some potential initially to rank for. And then following that process, then we can look at ongoing content and blog posts and things like that. But you can see here 1,934 keywords that they rank for in Google. And I have this sorted by search volume per month. And the reason for this, again, is to get some ideas as to what product pages or collection pages could be improved to help generate quick results and likely faster revenue, because if you're ranking a product or a collection page, chances are somebody's further down the buying path than somebody who's looking for what's the best way to brew coffee. So the one example I want to look at here is keto creamer. And if you look here, 2,500 people search this every month. It's estimated they're getting 4 visitors to the site from the 2,500 who are searching for it. And they're already ranked at number 19. So that tells me again that Google has some value and some authority, or is placing some value or some authority to this page for this key phrase already. And there's likely just some reasons why they're not ranking as well as they could be. So one other quick side note here is if we look at the key phrase here for keto creamer, and we look at all variations here, the search volume, again, back here shows 2,500, but if you look at all variations, it shows a total search volume of 12,000, and there are 865 keywords that have that key phrase somewhere in there. So one of those opportunities would be keto coffee creamer, keto friendly coffee creamer. You get the point. So these are all opportunities to optimize the site or the page better for these key phrases as well, because there is a significant amount of search volume potential for these other key phrases too. But let's look at the search results here for this key phrase and get some ideas as to what other competitors are doing and what needs to be done on vitacup.com to help them. So if you look here, one of the first things I like to do is look at the DR column. So this DR, again, 0 to 100 scale, lets us know how strong the domains are that are ranking for these different keywords. And you can see VitaCup down here at number 19, DR 47. We look at layered superfood, 63, Amazon 96, all day I dream about food 71, Amazon again 96. It looks like Sip Herbals 36, Delish 85, and then Reddit 95. So they are stronger than one of the sites on page one here, and it looks to be another e-commerce store here with a product page listing. So the other thing to look at then would be looking at the page itself, and then we can get some ideas as to optimization factors on the page itself. And if we look here, first of all, it looks like the description here is set as the exact description from an SEO perspective as well. And the issue here is it's fine. There's some information in here. There are some keywords in here, but it's not set up for enticing a click-through rate. And just pulling in the description here by default and not setting it is something that you can work to improve. Like I said, the optimization by adding in some of these additional keywords and optimizing the page better to make it easier for you to rank for some of these other key phrases too. Now, the one other factor that is there's a big disconnect here is if we look at the keyword that we are intending to rank for, in this case, keto creamer, and you look here at the title of the page itself. So if we go to this plugin again here, the title is Buy Keto Collagen Creamer Online, Keto Friendly, VitaCup. So they have keto collagen creamer in here. So it's not the exact match key phrase, which is okay. But if you look at the actual product title, it's vanilla collagen creamer. So there's nothing in the product title about keto creamer. So it's going to be much more difficult for you to rank for that key phrase if you don't have all of the elements on your site. The title, which is right here, the description, the URL, which they do have keto collagen creamer in the URL as well, and then the elements on the page itself within the content, the H1 within the description, within the content. So that would be something that to figure out what key phrase you wanted to rank for, and then make sure the optimization is standardized across all of these different elements to make it, again, easier for Google to understand what the page should rank for and not have some big disconnect. Now, the benefit of content on the page, though, is you can still optimize the title for that key phrase, like keto creamer, and still have vanilla collagen creamer somewhere in the description as well. Or optimize the title for keto collagen creamer and remove the flavor here and put the flavor somewhere else, either as a variant or if this is the only product you carry with that flavor, put it in the description and people can see the imagery here as well. Or keto collagen creamer dash vanilla or vanilla flavored. So lots of opportunities and lots of ways to do that and still get the primary key phrase into the important optimization factors and important optimization elements on the page itself. And that is what I would do and look at from a technical perspective. Next would be looking at some content here. And it looks like they do have a decent amount of content on the page here with some very easy to see. Looks like some of this may be a little bit, I don't know if this is how it's supposed to look or if this should be aligned a little bit differently. It looks kind of jumbled up to me. I would rather see this from a user experience perspective to have it in neat columns here, but that could be a design perspective, something that they wanted to have set up that way, or maybe it's just how the theme is set up or the design. But either way, that's kind of a minor issue, just something that I would recommend personally. And then again, easy to read all this information, quick to look at and see. So no major qualms from that perspective. And they do have an FAQ section here at the bottom, which these are really nice to see, especially on a product page. If somebody is confused about, again, what is collagen, or do I use this daily? Is this safe? Can I use this on a keto diet? Things like that. So really nice to see an FAQ type section, and then have some additional information here and links to reviews and pictures and things like that. So in general, this page is set up pretty well. The optimization can use some work from an SEO perspective, and then part of the process we would go through is looking at and seeing if there are any other opportunities with other products, other collections, and then look at the blog content strategy as well. And that is basically it. That's what I would do, and how I do a quick audit from an SEO perspective for a Shopify site. And hopefully this video gave you some value, whether you're associated with VitaCup or not, to just understand a little bit about how SEO works, what Google looks at when figuring out how a site should rank or could rank. And that's it. I'll see you on the next one.